Am I live yet? Yes, I am. Shit.
What? We're live? You boomered it.
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
Shit.
start the
Hello.
goddamn video.
Hello.
People, we are pulling out the blinker from Men in Black. Bloop.
Oh, nicely done. All right, let's see. All right.
Yeah, you need to refresh that campaign. He's over
There we
59
go.
backers.
Oh, well, sorry. There.
See? There you go.
Ooh, sweet.
You worked hard for this shit.
Hello, everyone, and forgive me for my initial boomering. I couldn't figure out how to, get it going, go full screen,
It was
and
just a brain
do all
fart.
that.
It's okay.
Sam,
Yes.
pushing your luck. I'm not meant to be up at this time. Don't push your luck, mister.
Fair enough.
No, we got Pale Rider in the chat. He says, does Matt know what your bubble butt looks like in a red dress? Wait a minute, bubble butt. Pale Rider, I do not have a bubble butt.
Are you trying to tell us you have a flat ass?
No, it's fit. It's fit and tight.
It's
like a tiger.
It's like a toga.
Oh, we got El Gargoyle here.
What's up?
Hello, sir. So today we decided to do an evening roast. We haven't done one of these in like ages now, and hopefully we get some people in to tune in and watch with us. But went ahead and wanted to hurry up and do one because our guest here, Mr. Matt, is almost done with his campaign, but he's right there at the finish line. And I was hoping maybe, just maybe, our little show could help him out a little.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
So, Mr. Matt, you've been on our show before for the first campaign, but for those who might not know, what's Butch Cleaver about?
Sure, yeah. So Butch Cleaver is a gothic horror western, and it takes place in a basically kind of like a parallel reality to our Western, America. And
thing by a big-breasted butch.
right?
Sorry.
Oh no, it's all good. And the town's called Oubliette, and it's filled with cathedrals and saloons, and in that town there's Butch Cleaver, and he is basically a butcher that's been murdered, and he's brought back to life by a voodoo curse, and that curse gives him the power to weaponize bone on a molecular level. So in the first book, he's basically out for revenge, and he's trying to find out who murdered him, and he's got a crazy bounty hunter on his trail called Opie the Old Possum. He's like a vicious bounty hunter. And the second book, basically the first half, we're going to kind of go into his origin, where he came from, when his parents met, what made him the psycho killer that he is, and what makes him tick. Is he the victim, the villain, or the victor? And in the other half, he's going to pick up on his quest to find out who killed him. And there's another mystery he's trying to solve too. So it's a couple different things for this one. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Nice.
I'm not laughing at you, Matt. It's El Gargo in the chat. Backer 63. I hate you guys.
Oh, look at that.
We love you.
Thank you, sir. Hell yeah. I'm gonna cheers to everybody, man. Just everyone that's got out there and promoted me. Thank you so much, man. Everybody. But yeah, thank you.
I will not apologize for bringing interesting looking books to people's attention.
Thank you, sir.
Uh, who is this gentleman?
So in the book, I might kind of go off a little bit, but kind of steer right back because the book's got a lot of little things in it. That right there is a voodoo doll. So in the book, I was inspired by like Batman and Gotham City and the different gangs, but also I liked gangs in New York a lot, and Spider-Man and Ninja Turtles, where they have a lot of cool villains. This guy is a voodoo doll, and he's a preacher pimp. And everyone that he does business with in town, he makes a voodoo doll of them. And if you step out of line, he'll hex you. So that's what he did to Butch Cleaver and to Whitey Ratatouille, the White Rat. That's Butch Cleaver's boss. He's a meatpacking tycoon. And basically, I don't want to spoil why he did that to Butch. That's part of Butch's quest and journey that you're going to find out in the second book. But yeah, man, I wanted to make a character that had like a real like duality, you know, where he's a pimp and a preacher, but he's this mean at both, you know. So he actually does it in that place, in this establishment. In the front of the house is the House of Love. That's like his church, where he's kind of got his own religion. And in the back, it's the dollhouse. That's where he does all his pimping, you know. And yeah, that's that character right there. That is a trading card that goes out to all the backers. So, and it's a piece that people could buy too if they want. Or back, sorry.
His faith is a rather hedonistic one, I guess.
I'm sorry, his fate?
His faith.
Oh yeah, basically I wanted to give him like basically his whole it's like a mask that's made out of hemp. So he's got kind of like a hemp pimp cape, and then the mask is kind of like attached to it too. And those big skulls are like that's what attaches the cape to it, you know. So yeah.
Who do voodoo? He do voodoo.
Yeah.
Bringing up the dead.
Yeah, in the book, there's going to be some zombified voodoo dolls, so or vice versa. So he's going to be digging up or bringing up the corpses, you know, but he's going to have to face off against them. And you know, I thought that would have been something fun to draw, something that I can put in the story organically. I haven't seen voodoo zombies before, like that look like kind of like voodoo dolls. So I thought that would have been fun.
As long as they don't put the zombies in the dollhouse, we'll be good.
Yeah, well, maybe they might get in there. You never know.
Oh dear.
So this right here is basically the stuff that goes out to all the backers. If you're going to get a death metal track, the song Butch Cleaver by Nightmare Nemesis, you're going to get a Butch and Tor trading card. The first 100 backers are going to get a metal bottle opener. Everybody's going to get a wanted poster of Butch Cleaver. Preston Acevedo, artist card. 6 a.m. sticker. They're going to get a Opio Possum card. There's also going to be a Mothman card, a Butch Cleaver symbol button, the voodoo doll card that we just saw up there, and then you're going to get a bumper sticker to slap, you know, right on your bunker. I always wanted to make a bumper sticker of Butch Cleaver too. This was a good, you know, just like that, just boom, right on the bumper, you know.
Nice excuse to make it.
Yeah.
You're giving out a lot of little goodies here.
Well, I mean, I just figured that like I see all these campaigns where everybody just, you know, giving all the stuff to it, you know, and I'm like, wow, man, like, because a lot of people talk about the price, and I do admit that the pricing with a lot of funds, crowd funds, they're kind of pricey, but I'm like, I started doing the math, you know, and if I would have got like a Marvel book, you know, plus shipping, it's going to be like 20 something bucks, and it's, you know, say if I'm paying $35 for a book or something, or a lot of these books, they come with all this stuff. And I know that if I got like a big 2 book, they wouldn't come with anything really, you know? So I'm just thinking, oh man, you know, we could start packing a little more in there. You know, there's, you're going to be a little more competitive. And I wanted to,
it's always been the purpose of those stretch goals. Technically the idea is that we cannot reduce, like, let's say you sell like 1,000 books. You can't really reduce the book because now you're, you know, printing more, but you have more stuff.
Yeah.
So it's
that would be fun too.
Yeah. More bang for your buck.
Hell yeah.
Talking about buck, I like that 6 a.m. sticker.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I got lucky, man. I caught him slipping, and he hooked it up.
I do it every time he opens up. I'm like, I need some more stickers here.
Oh yeah.
I already have all 5 stickers for Tales and Adverse too.
That man probably spends all of his time drawing those stickers.
Dude, if I could, like, I'd sit down with him and start putting a game together, like a Metal Slug type of thing, and you can just slide in your character. That would be kind of freaking cool.
He's got some game like, or on a website, he's got something like that with a bunch of characters I've seen.
Yeah, the wrestling thing.
Not the wrestling thing. It's something else. It's
Oh,
a
so
He's
website.
got
Starfetch.
No,
Yeah.
not that either. It's actual characters from the shirt. Like Butch Cleaver's on there. I forgot
Oh,
what the
okay,
link was.
yeah. The website where it's like a post ticket type of thing. You can
Yeah.
and you stick them in over a city or something. Yep.
Yeah, that was fun. I was having a little fun with that one night.
And Ryan is saying, "I'm
Oh.
gonna DM you, Matt, about promoting this on my channel."
Oh, thank you, sir. Hell yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, he has 6 hours left and only $420 missing to be funded. So hopefully we'll be able to get it done.
Yeah, that'd be awesome,
Let's
man.
get him there. Is there a way to? Do you have like a picture of this Prestas Aveda one? Like you could see better.
I don't have one. No, I
You
don't.
put
I'd
it
have
down
to.
there?
No, I'd have to
Oh,
blow it
looks
up.
Really cool.
Yeah, it's badass, dude. I could put it on the bottom after the stream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just wanted to see if I could see a bigger, piece of it. That probably looks pretty dang cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, we got some interiors.
Ryan saying that he's been under the weather and missed this lunch. Oh crap! I really late on this.
Oh,
Dude,
well,
I
I
don't
hope
know what's
you
going on.
feel better.
A lot of us have been sick lately. Like I've been sick. Feeling
Yeah,
better.
I got sick like the first or second weekend of this campaign. I got pneumonia and I had to miss work. I haven't been sick in 10 years.
Dude,
It was horrible, bro.
I spent
still got
2
it,
weeks
too.
on 2 types of antibiotics.
Man.
You know how that fucks you up.
Oh yeah, dude. Totally, bro. Like, I don't even know how I get it. And everyone's like, "Oh, do you got the Rona?" And the doctor's like, "Well, you should take a test." I'm like, "All right." So you just, and I'm like, "All right, go for it." And I didn't have it, so it was just like, "Oh hell yeah," And he's like, "So you want to get the vax?" And I'm, well, but anyways, I didn't get it. But anyways, yeah, that right there, he's fighting the zombies right there. That's a little Evil Dead-ish, and Evil Dead's a big influence to me, and Ash Williams himself, definitely a little bit of him, Butch Cleaver.
I do like how you put like the little, like the doll kind of things, little buttons for eyes and stuff to kind of make the zombies look more unique rather than just being your standard like brains.
Yeah, I wanted to give them like big fingers too. Maybe on one hand it'll be like a three fingers or something, kind of goofy and just scary.
Oh, Johnny Cage is here. He says, "Why are you asking for pictures of Preston's big piece, Christy?" Well, he's I heard it looks really good. I mean, look at it. Look at that trading card, and everybody gets it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's impressive. The amount of little merch you're giving to everybody.
And that little bottle opener is probably not cheap neither.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let's see, scroll down.
Yeah, that right there is a little,
what's the
little
world?
foreshadow. Little foreshadow of Butch. Just kind of shows you a little bit about what happened in the other book, and it's kind of like a roundup, kind of in a story.
A recap.
Some part. Yeah. Somewhere
On the
probably
last
around-
issue of Butch Cleaver.
Yeah. So.
Last time on Butch Cleaver.
And that's his dog. That's his mutt right there. That's him as a kid. That's his dog Greenie, his best friend.
That's
You'll see him.
It was green. I thought it was a rat. Like quickly on the side, like then he starts scrolling down. Like, oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, he's green. He plays in the grass all the time, so his fur is just all green, like stained kind of green in some spots.
Okay.
So.
A badass bull he's riding there.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, that's Tor. That's his bull that he resurrects in the first book, and it's basically like his Batmobile and his Robin put together. So, I mean, the bull has a mind of its own, but Butch can like take over at any moment and just control it.
Ooh, Ryan just backed and tweeted it out. Thank you, Ryan.
Oh wow, thank you,
You're the
Ryan.
best,
Awesome.
bro.
Hell yeah,
You're the best.
brother. Thank you so much. Fuck yeah. And that right there is that's a Whitey Ratatouille slaughter company. That's his father, James Cleaver Cuts, Butch's dad's number one competitor. Butch actually goes and ends up working for him in the story, and that right there is his uncle skinning the bull. That's his uncle Jake. So yeah, you're gonna learn about that a little bit too. And is he gonna attack Butch with that knife, or is he gonna show him how to use it? You're gonna have to find out.
I don't know. That kind of looks kind of creepy here.
Right?
Could go either way.
Yeah, and a lot of the slaughterhouses, actually, like most of the slaughterhouses in the town that this is, Oubliette, they were once cathedrals, so they're like converted over, you know. Yeah, so that's one of them.
Worship at the altar of the meat.
We got Joe Ball in the chat too. What's up, Joe?
Hey,
Joe Ball.
Mr. Joe.
What's up, brother?
Yeah, I did tell you, Sim, that I did schedule in Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have him on.
But you didn't tell me when.
It's gonna be like an evening stream like this one.
I know, but you didn't tell me which day.
Well, let me look.
Okay. Could do that after the show and continue talking.
Gosh dang it, Sim! Why did you even say that?
Because I'm asking you. Why did you talk about it right now then?
Because he popped up.
Because it popped up.
Move on, Sim. Gosh.
So who's that? So why is he ringing that bell? Ring my bell.
You're gonna have to find out. For whom the bell tolls.
Mm-hmm.
Spoilers, Sim. Gosh.
I don't know. He seems to be commending those little dead dolls there with it.
Little voodoo dolls.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's Butch fighting Zulambi, and he's a big African zombie. And a lot, zombies, they come from Africa. I wanted to have a straight up African zombie in this book that was a badass. And Butch has to go toe to toe with him in here, and he's one of the voodoo dolls lieutenants. And then in the second half of the book, it's kind of inspired by like the Raid or Dread. Dread's kind of inspired by the Raid, I guess, where he's climbing that tower, like Tower of the Elephant from Conan. Where he's starting out at the bottom and he's working his way through different guys and trying to get the boss at the top, the bad guy. And you're going to see that.
So Ryan saying mom and dad fighting makes me sad. We're done.
Oh, that's not good.
Go to your room, Ryan, and shut the door.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Cover your ears. Earmuffs, Ryan. Earmuffs.
And Joe's laughing his ass off.
All right, let's see. Oh, look at that.
And right here,
30.
we got the Butch basically when he was a street enforcer, when he was in his like early 20s, he started working for Whitey Ratatouille, and he's going to collect on some pimp money because basically Whitey's like, hey, you got to pay up, you know what I mean? Otherwise you're gonna eat some rotten meat, you're gonna starve, and Butch is gonna come in and collect. Then they didn't want to pay up the voodoo dolls, man. So yeah. Clackety
Look
clack
at that.
clack.
He's an expert at fanning that hammer.
Yeah.
Headshot. This guy's an Olympic level marksman.
You got a gut shot too up there at the top.
Yeah. All these other guys are dead like instantly. That poor guy's going to bleed out somewhere. He got the raw end of the deal.
Yeah, he wanted to save him for later, possibly.
Let's see here. What we got?
And this book, I guess you could kind of maybe call. I'm not sure like what you would classify that 100%, but somewhat dark fantasy, historical.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to put cowboys, Indians, pirates, Vikings, banditos, anything like that that's 1800s and back. If I want to put them in this town, I could do it. And that right there is the most vile pirate, to sell the 9 seas. That's Raw Meat Rin. And with him, I wanted to just give him a sash with different like different like enemies that he's encountered, and he wears like their body parts on the sash, like shrunken heads and whatnot, the places he's traveled. And I wanted to give him a blunderbuss arm, and it's also has a hook on it, and it's a big like bayonet. And it was a little inspired by like Robert Rodriguez too. I gave him a blunderbuss leg too, so he could shoot a cannon out of his leg. So have some fun with that guy.
Seafood versus the beef.
Right? A little surf and turf right there. He's got a bone in his. He's got a fish bone in his hat too. So you never know.
I don't know. Long John Silver's is all right, but I think I'd have to root for Butch. Gotta go for that. Go for that beef.
Yeah, Butch was just having a story, just talking to his, because Butch has two buddies at the bar. He's it's Vargbjorn. He's a Viking bartender, Viking cowboy sort of, and he's drinking his whiskey milk right there, and he's making him splash it. And there's also a Chieftain Wallace in the book. He's half Native American, half Scottish. He's the descendant of William Wallace, and he actually has William Wallace's sword. It's a claymore. So he's a barbarian in the story. But I'm just hinting at them in there. You'll see him in the first book if you ever get around to it.
So this pirate just rolls up and rudely causes him to knock over his drink? Jeez.
Possibly.
There's no manners.
Yeah. And,
here's the guy I want to know about.
So that's 5 points Fitzpatrick right there. He's it's a dirty sheriff of the town of Oubliette County, and he's on the payroll for the White Rat. So yeah, and if you've seen Gangs in New York, you know about the 5 points in New York, and that's where he's from. So yeah,
he's like, oh yeah, you think you're so fancy with your supernatural? I cast the ultimate spell, fist,
dude. Hey, you know what? You kind of like tapped right into the character. He talks a gang of shit. Just imagine like an old like Irish cop in the 1800s, and that's and that's why he's fighting him like hand to hand. He's just whooping his ass. He's a way better like street fighter than Butch. So, but that's the thing with Butch. I didn't want him to be too OP. You could kill Butch Cleaver. He actually has like his bones are filled with like guts and blood, and his blood's pink. So yeah, he needs that whiskey milk to survive. And if he doesn't like heal up, then you could just be beating the shit. And he's still trying to learn his powers. You know what I mean? So it's all part of the growth of the character a little bit.
Oh, we got Brian with us. He says, "Wee doggies." What's up,
What's up, Brian?
What's up? How you doing, brother? Oh yeah.
And he says a weird western is the genre I'd put Butch Cleaver in. Yeah, that seems fitting.
Definitely.
Oh, look, he's doing like the Batman thing.
Definitely inspired by Batman. Like I said, the pitch is if you threw Batman, Swamp Thing, Jonah Hex, and Hellboy into a meat grinder, Butch Cleaver would come out. And now I'm saying then you make it into a patty and throw it on an Evil Dead grill. That would be that'd be the sizzle, hopefully. And with Batman, for the story wise, it's got a lot of Gotham City influence in there. He's a creature of the night, a lot of different gangs. Swamp Thing, he's like Swamp Thing's an avatar of the green. Butch is a straight up avatar of bone, somewhat. Jonah Hex, he's just got that. He's a badass cowboy. I wanted to give that to him, and then Hellboy, I wanted to bring in a lot of different mysticism, some folklores from around the world that could end up in the town of Oubliette. That's what I like about Hellboy too, and it's a scary book. So that's that. And then Evil Dead, man, I love Sam Raimi. Those are like some of my favorite horror movies. I love the way that they incorporate comedy and horror into the story, and sometimes it's scary. Like the
Darkman was awesome too.
Yeah, I love Darkman. And I got the toy of that guy, Peyton. I forgot his last name, but Westlake. That's what it was. That's what we Phantom of the Opera right there, man.
Yeah, I loved the first Hellboy, but I don't think I ever actually sat down and watched the second one all the way.
Hellboy?
Yeah.
Dude, we're gonna have to fucking watch them. Like, there's not only that. Like, you have the first movie. And they weren't sure they were going to get the budget to make the second movie. So what they did is that the producer and all the same actors, they did two short animated movies. Like there's two animated movies like in 45 minutes, an hour or something.
Wow.
And that's in between that and the second movie. And the second
Yeah,
one
those
is
are pretty
awesome.
cool. Yeah, I like all the Hellboy stuff. Some of it I really like, and some of it's cool.
The only thing bothers me is that little liberty that they took about giving that extra romance between the Firestarter and Hellboy.
Yeah, he was saying he wanted to make it
That's
like
not in there, and the babies. And
no,
like,
he wanted to make it Beauty and the Beast, and then fire and anti-fire, and well, Guillermo put his stamp on it, and then the second one was full on Guillermo, right? That's why him and Mignola kind of clash, I guess.
Yep. He did not. Mignola did not like. He went with the possible romance.
Yeah,
But them having babies, that was too much for him.
yeah, and then the remake, like, it has some cool little like Mignola-verse stuff things to it that I liked about it. But
I don't know
most
what
people
you're
hate
talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Would you like it or what?
I do not know what you're talking about.
Oh, just hated it entirely.
It sucked. I watched it. It sucked.
Yeah, it sucked. There's just little things I liked that kind of nodded to the. But other than that, oh man,
just the fact that they put that some characters in there, like what's the name of the witch again? Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga.
Yeah, they put some of the actual characters in there, but the entire movie is just sword shit.
Yeah,
like, dude, the fight scene with that female black character and that Asian guy, the tiger, it was so goddamn stupid.
Yeah, the CGI was pretty bad in there, and
yeah,
there's a lot of bad things about the movie. I thought they
it's dude, cool. Sci-fi makes better looking movies.
Yeah, especially the end, like that little scene they're doing when they're going to get Abe Sapien or whatever in Siberia or wherever. It looked like a sci-fi movie the way it was lit up and stuff and shot. It looked like Jason X, kind of. Sort of reminded me of a little bit. But yeah, man.
And Hellboy is just a big dumbass in that one.
Yeah.
Ryan says Sean Galloway did the character designs for those animated movies, and they're great.
Yep.
Yeah, those movies are awesome, dude.
I remember me and you watched a vampire movie of Hellboy.
Yep.
That was animated.
The books are the best too, man. Like, that's the one thing I like about it is that it's all just one big story, And for me, the stupidest thing about the remake was that they jumped the gun and went to the very last story of the whole catalog, the whole story of Hellboy. They jumped to the last chapter and made to kickstart the reboot with that, And I was like, why are they doing this, Because spoilers, I mean, he's a descendant of King Arthur, and like you're not supposed to fucking know that until the very end.
And you know what? We should probably organize a little watch marathon soon.
Yeah,
do it on Discord and watch like Hellboy 1, the animated one, then 2.
Yeah.
Brian says he loved parts of the Neil Marshall Hellboy, but it reeks of production fuckery.
Yeah, there's, like I said, there's things I like in there, like Thomas Hayden Church. I like the Mexican fight at the beginning of the movie with the bat. I thought that was fun. I like Baba Yaga. There's a little thing, and I like Neil Marshall. He's a genius for horror. But he got fucked up in that movie. Like there was a lot of studio interference.
It shows, dude. Like there's shots, dude, that feel like they were changed. Like it doesn't. No, nothing works in that goddamn movie.
Yeah. But yeah, that's him jumping on this bull right there. Oh, sorry.
It feels worse than watching the original theatrical release of Justice League.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, I like in here. I like his cape. It reminds me, of course, of Batman with the thing. But then, like the design of it, kind of reminds me of Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah.
And everything. And I gotta ask, what's going on with the bull's humps here? Like here.
Those are some crazy bones he's got growing out of his spinal column. They you might find out in the second book what they're for.
It's a good thing he landed right, or that could have been bad. Right on top of him.
He would have got three in the what?
It depends how he swings.
Yeah, well, it depends on what day of the week it is, right? Or what night it is.
You never know. Maybe you like it.
Yep.
And it was cool. Wanted poster. And we got, let's scroll down some more.
And that was a trading card for everybody that signed up and backed on the first week. They'd get that Street Enforcer Butch when he was the human version.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And yeah, that's just a close up of the card of Butch fighting some voodoo zombies, voodoo zombie dolls. Him and Tor tearing some shit up.
Nice. There's poor zombies. They didn't stand a chance.
And that's Opie the old possum. Opiolo possum. He's the main antagonist in the first book. He's a bounty hunter. And he's I ain't gonna lie, he's inspired by like Wolverine and Sabretooth. I wanted to make a creature of the night that hadn't been done already. At the time when I made it, there wasn't any possum characters. So, and I thought that was a cool character to use because of all the different traits they have. I was on How to Draw Comics last night talking about it with Clayton a little bit. They have a death grip. I wanted to make him a submissionist. Their tails are really strong and leathery, so I gave him a leather whip so he could hang upside down. They play dead. I love that. Are you playing possum? So sometimes you might be fighting Butch, and you might think he's dead. They have a lot of pouches, so I gave him different types of pouches and whatnots, and I wanted to give him kind of like a coonskin cap, but instead of possum skin cap like Davy Crockett, and then of course the Bowie knife. So
yeah, it's a wicked knife.
That's not a knife. Oh wow, less than 300 from getting funded.
I know. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I posted it like 280 away.
Oh my lordy.
280 or 290.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Well, and that's Mothman. That's kind of like Butch Cleaver's guide. He wakes him up. That's when he hatches him in the first book. Spoilers. And he's a mysterious character. Not too mysterious if you know like the Bible and whatnot, but he wakes him up. He kind of trains him on how to use his powers, and then Butch kind of picks it up pretty quick and goes to town on him. And him and Butch have a lot of banter back and forth, and usually like Butch will blow his head off or something like that, and then the guy he'll come back later. You know what I mean? Because he's this dead moth that shoots light and sucks light out of places. He's a moth eater, or the light eater. That's another name for him. Eater of light. Mothman.
Well, he is pretty cool looking.
Wow, thank you, sir. Yeah, that's the bone void that he's in, and that's the sands are made of bone dust, and that's kind of an offset of Oubliette. Hopefully, one day, God willing, I'll make a map of the world of Butch Cleaver. I always want to do that. I think they're so cool.
Yeah, he's so. I wonder who would win, Shane's Mothman or this Mothman.
I don't know. He's a Mothman with weapons.
That's true. He has guns.
Are you gonna level the battlefield or something?
You never know. And like
guns.
he's got the death head on there too.
Does he have claws? Because the other one has claws.
Yeah, he has claws.
Oh,
He has claws.
He seems to have supernatural, mystical powers. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. Yeah.
He might even be the Mothman, too. So.
Yeah, so I think
he's the real Mothman.
Well, dude, I seen the death head. The death head moth, like from Silence of the Lambs and whatnot. Dude, I was like, that's his fucking symbol, bro. So I put it on his chest. I put it on his belt buckle. I put it on his fucking. I think it was fun. You know what I mean? I thought that could be a cool symbol for him when I made the character up, I think 10 years ago, this one. And I was thinking of the Mothman back when I was creating it and how mysterious he is, and I could tie him into the story somehow. And a little bit. I mean, maybe he is a Mothman, maybe he's not, so.
Okay.
And then that
he's the Mothman that we killed in Fallout 76. Coming back to life. Sorry.
Oh no, that's cool, brother. That's Butch Cleaver. Oh, sorry, that's a symbol. When I designed that, I wanted to, make it kind of maybe a conversation starter. Is it an owl? Is it a moth? What is it? But it's basically his chest. That's Butch Cleaver when he's in his primal form. That's his chest, and his sternum, and kind of like the bones that come down out of his rib cage. And when I was designing him, I wanted to make his his bones, because there's the skeleton cowboy is like it's an archetype in America, So I wanted to make him different than any skeleton cowboy. I mean, he's in the freaking Crow, for crying out loud, the Skull Cowboy. I wanted to make him something different visually where he sticks out. So his bones are, he has bone anatomy. So a lot of his bones look like actual muscles and whatnot too. So
I see why people could say that it looks like the Owlman type of mask. But me, I saw pelvis.
yeah.
This looks like it could either be like some sort of
But
cryptozoology kind of thing, like symbol, or it looks like something that you would present in like a therapy thing, like, what do you see here?
maybe that's why that the what is it? What's the name of it? That your owl, your Mothman or something? Is that it?
Yeah.
That's why he hates him.
Maybe.
Why are you wearing my face?
Right.
We got our stretch goals.
Yeah, so I got some crazy stretch goals, some patches. I'd love to just make some patches. I wanted to make a vest or like a Levi vest or a leather jacket or something with all my different books that I backed. I think that'd be pretty cool, dude. Yeah, and then metal bookmark. Got to have the metal, bro. I have some ideas, some cool ideas for that if it ever happens. So.
Okay, impact change. All right, so we got to the bottom.
Yeah, now I just got to put that Preston piece in there so you guys can see it.
Yeah, I'd like to see how that turned out. You get a better look on it.
It's awesome, dude.
So I bet that one does look pretty dope.
Yeah, it's sick.
As they say. Oh, I will do a quick refresh here. Oh, look at that.
Holy moly.
Mm-hmm.
92%.
92%.
Oh
my God.
$290 away. Yeah.
It can get over that line, people.
Oh man. Thank you guys. Thanks for having me on tonight and just helping me out. Thanks everybody that's out there in the sphere.
You're going on Bancroft after, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Hopefully you'll be closing with fully funded.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a dream come true, man. I really wanted to make this book, and I want, because each book, like, I think it's cool. Like I know I'm growing as an artist and hopefully a storyteller and a writer. Each book I want to get better and better, So hopefully you'll see a difference in each chapter. If you get the first book, it's broken into 3 chapters because it was taken from 3 books that I had previously published. This one, it's never been published, it's never been out, and it's gonna be broken into 2 chapters. So hopefully you'll see in each chapter me growing a little bit as an artist and a creator. So I want to get better and be a better entertainer and make some stories that are fun. I mean, hopefully people like them. And I like telling stories, man. I'm a yapper.
Yeah, Sim told me, it was yesterday or the other day, he was saying about how you only had so long left and stuff. And I was like, oh crap, we haven't had him on yet. We gotta help him get over there.
And you guys, I want to come on your morning show and drink some freaking coffee, but it's always, I work in the mornings at my job really early,
And people, the reason why the sketch cards aren't done yet and the pictures aren't on the campaign, it's because he's closing soon and my sketch cards are getting here on the 9th. So I'm joining them on Friday.
Ron's saying, get ready for that victory lap, Bat.
Mm-hmm.
So what's this feature tier here?
Oh, the Bone Barrel. Oh, so that right there comes with the first print graphic novel of Butch Cleaver from the last campaign because I overprinted on those. And then it also comes with this one, Butch Cleaver 2. And it's going to come with the head sketch by me on a Bristol board. That's it's like a 10x7. I wanted to find a Bristol that was like the size of a comic book. And I did at Michael's. So, and then it's inked on India ink by me. So I'll just do a sketch like that, similar to that of Butch Cleaver.
So it could be a good if you want to get fully caught up on the story, plus get a little extra there. Nice little sketch extra. And then there's, of course, signed Butch Cleaver 2 for $25.
Yeah, and I was saying if anybody doesn't want me to sign it, I won't sign it. I signed it in the inside cover with the silver metal Sharpie. So if you guys don't want it, just let me know if you're watching, or DM me on Twitter or email me, whatever's easier for you.
How many pages was this one?
52, at least 52. I might make it more if I have, we'll see, but it's for sure 52, and I'm gonna have a little bit of behind the scenes features and stuff.
Okay.
That's gonna be fun.
And of course, the first print of the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. It's always good to have that, a way for somebody to get caught up on the story.
Yeah, man. And hopefully I'll sell out of those, and then on the next one we could, do a new cover for the every time I reprint if I'm lucky enough to go and reprint it again, I'll do a new cover.
And then there's the head sketch. Okay. There's Sims.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's already swiped one of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's only 2 left. It's an original piece of art right there by Sim.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys want it.
So if anybody's watching or watching the replay, in the morning or something, you can get a nice little piece from our very own Canadian here.
Mm-hmm. And it's gonna be nice.
Hell yeah.
It's the 1-2 combo.
Yeah.
And how many pages was the first one?
First one was 72 plus some behind the scenes stuff. So it was about 92 pages, I believe, but 72 pages of story.
Okay.
I figure I could, if I'm good, I could do 52 pages a year. So after I already have Butch Cleaver 3 lined up, I've told a couple people about it, what the story is going to be about. And maybe I'll tell you guys after the stream too a little bit. It's going to have werewolves in it, but not entirely. I know, I love werewolves, but anyways, they're going to be a little different. You guys haven't seen the ones that I'm going to do, and I have an idea that no one's even tapped into yet. So
Werewolves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sim knows all about werewolves. Too bad.
Thanks, Ryan. Ryan saying, aside from tweeting, I did some DMs too, trying to get the word out.
Oh,
Thanks,
nice,
Thanks, Ryan, man.
Nicely done, Ryan.
Thank you
He
so
says he's got to go. Thanks for joining us, Ryan.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you
Later,
so
buddy.
much.
Ryan's a good dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is this the original art for the trading card?
Yeah. So with these art,
even Red just retweeted it. Just letting you know. Sorry.
oh, nice. Thank you. The Voodoo Doll trading card art. You get the art. You'll get a head sketch by me, and the art is on an 11x17 Bristol board. You're gonna get Butch Cleaver graphic novel 1. You're gonna get Butch Cleaver 2. All the the gifts that come with it too at the top, and that right there is also going to be free shipping worldwide on that tier. So it comes in free.
Okay.
And that one, it's the same thing. You're going to get on this tier, you're going to get the 11x17 Street Enforcer art of Butch Cleaver. Now, if you back that tier, you get that card. I don't have it on there. I could put a little card in the icon or in the thumbnail up there, but yeah, you'll get the card obviously, and you'll get the first print graphic novel of Butch Cleaver 1, Butch Cleaver 2, a head sketch by me, all the CGs at the top, campaign gifts, and that's free shipping worldwide on that tier. And then same thing with this. You're gonna get the OP art, head sketch by me, graphic novel, Butch Cleaver first print 1, Butch Cleaver 2, all the CGs, free shipping worldwide. And Mothman, same thing. 11x17 art. You're gonna get a head sketch by me too on the Bristol board, first print graphic novel, Butch Cleaver 2, all the CGs at the top, and free shipping worldwide on that. Right. And those they will ship separately too. So I'll ship you the art on one shipment, and then all the other stuff in another. So just to make that clear.
And you've already sold these ones.
Yeah, I had the wanted poster art. Someone picked that up, and then someone picked up the back cover, and that was actually the art for the Butch Cleaver. Because I wanted to do a card for every character, and so I made him on the first one, and someone someone liked it and picked it up.
Yeah, somebody jumped on that big one there. Yeah.
Yeah, right on Bancroft's site when I launched, some guy picked it up. It's like, wow, this is so cool.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. You got your biggest tier sold.
Yeah.
And look at that. Another weird Western man has decided to show up, Mr. Mark.
What's up,
Oh
Mark?
man, what up, Mark?
That's another book. Can't wait for that one. Big Dick Murphy. Come on.
That's gonna be a good
Werewolf
one.
Cowboy.
Oh man, I can't wait for that book, dude. That's Butch Cleaver and Big Dick Murphy or even Grave Robbers, dude. They can actually like do a crossover, like they're in the same similar in some ways, you know. I can't wait for his book.
Big Dick and Butch.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of goes like salt and pepper, you know.
Who's the biggest?
Let's see. Oh, what's there? Brian says over on Luke/Death Metal Heroes channel, he and Jason are pimping Butch Cleaver hard. Get ready to pop that champagne. Oh,
man.
awesome. Huzzah.
Hell yeah. I got my voodoo ranger from my voodoo doll book. So hell yeah. I hope so.
Yeah, that's great.
Thanks everybody. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome.
For people that don't know, remember? Do you want to tell the story of what happened with issue number 1?
Oh
Dude,
yeah.
that was another cool one.
So with that one, I didn't hit. Oh yeah, we need to do another CG Western stream. We need to do a couple of those. We should do one like once a month, or something, or once every 3 months, or something. Whenever you want. But yeah, we should do more of those because there's a lot of. But anyways, sorry, there's a lot of topics for that. For the first Butch Cleaver, I basically was going to hit the extend, you know, for the 60 days, and I put 30 days instead of 60, and it just closed. So I was going around like, hey guys, you know, I fucked up. I didn't hit the right extend, and went on a bunch of shows. Everybody just rallied together. Did a super chat on EVS's show, and then I picked up a bunch of backers, like 10 on there, and everybody just in Comicsgate and Worldwide just got in there and really helped me out and backed Butch Cleaver 1. And made my one of my dreams come true
Within 1 day.
Yeah, within a few hours.
Yeah. I was like,
And,
dude, I only have that many time. I'm like, okay, let's turn this into overdrive.
Yeah, man. And it was awesome, you know. Just like this is already awesome, you know. I hope I get to back this book. It's, you know, another dream of mine. But just seeing what has happened right now, I'm on fucking cloud 9. I can't even believe it, you know. Like this right here, even if I don't get to back it, God willing, or get to fund it, I mean, it shows that some people are interested. There's interested, you know. There's 63 people that want to see it, you know. So I'm going to keep pushing it, and I will not give up on this unless, you know, I lose my arms or something.
Mark saying a crossover would be badass. Thanks for the kind words, guys.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick.
And Brian says, and we need to do that anthology.
That would be sick too. I'd love to do that. That'd be so awesome. I'd like to just do some crazy. Yeah, there's so many possibilities, man. Oh man.
Oh, talking about anthology, people. Brian's, we got the red label going up. I'm just waiting for the confirmation on Comixology.
Oh yeah, man. That's gonna be sweet.
Mm-hmm. And also, Tales from the Adverse #1 proof is done.
What
and I'm waiting for it on Thursday.
Whoa, what the hell?
Sorry, that's just funny, dude. My bad.
Oh God, no, Jesus, it's frozen now. What the? Just turn off.
That was funny, dude. I'm sorry.
It went insane. It just started like all the notifications for like the past like hour just start.
It's everybody mobilizing and all the DM groups for their campaign. So you got a whole bunch of fucking messages.
I gotta start remembering to turn my volume off whenever I start these things. What was I gonna? Now I can't remember what I was gonna say.
Back this book and don't forget to sub, like, and share.
Well, of course. Have we gotten any further? Dang it.
Just trying to buy you some time to remember.
Yeah, the last what was I thinking? The last Western that I seen was a little while back that I really wanted to watch. I haven't seen it yet. I've just seen a YouTube video about it. Was that Bone Tomahawk?
Oh
With,
yeah, that was
Kurt. Was it Kurt Russell?
yeah, that was a good movie, man. I like
I
that
really
director.
want to watch that.
That
I
movie,
really
that
wanna
director, man. He did it. The second movie he did, you probably heard about it. It's not a western. I mean, because that's a horror western, you know. And that movie's brutal, and all of his movies they end really kind of brutal. But he did this one called Brawl in Cell Block 99, and it's got Vince Vaughn in it. And he, I don't know if you've seen it, but he's like this. He's like this ex-con that gets out of jail, and he finds out his lady's cheating on him. And this is the opening scene, just beating the shit out of his car, just beating it up. And he's like a mechanic, and I guess he used to run drugs for the cartel, you know. And he's like he's got like a bald skin head in here. It doesn't even look like Vince Vaughn, you know. I mean Vince Vaughn's cool, but I'm not really, you know, into him that much. I mean, I know he's got the drama because he played Norman Bates and stuff, but he basically starts hooking up with the cartel, and he's like he tells the guys that are going with him they're going to go on the water and pick up a package, and he's like, hey guys, we're not going to shoot cops or anything like that. If you shoot any cops, you know. And so they end up doing that, and he ended up taking out some of the cartel. So the I think it was, I don't know if it was the CIA or what, Homeland Security or something like that. They're like, hey man, why'd you do that? Yada yada yada. And basically later on in the story, the cartel's like, hey, we got your pregnant wife, you know, and what we want you to do is, you know, you're gonna do what we say, or we're gonna we're gonna kill her and your baby, you know, inside the womb. So what we want you to do is we want you to go, because he gets obviously put in a prison. We want you to go and assassinate people in different prisons throughout, you know, the country. And he's like, well, how am I going to do that? And how am I going to get to different prisons? They're like, oh, we don't give a fuck. Figure it out. Your wife's dead. So he goes on all these different, he fucking fights, and oh my God, goes to all these different prisons, and the fight scenes in there are brutal, dude. And he's just this big old dude. You know what I mean? Just, just swinging around. And eventually he ends up in this one prison in Don Johnson, you know, Miami Vice. Mm-hmm. He's a warden at the end, you know, and I don't want to spoil it too much more, but that was one of my favorite modern movies, was Brawl in Cell Block 99. It's from the same director as Bone Tomahawk. And then real quick, he did another movie after that director, with Vince Vaughn and Mel Gibson, and they're dirty cops. And it's called Dragged Across Concrete. I recommend that one too. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen clips of Bone Tomahawk. I was like, yeah, that looks really cool. And I like Kurt Russell. I like those things that he does.
Oh, I love Kurt Russell, man. I just got this new G.I. Joe shirt, you know, but it's, instead of G.I. Joe, it's Escape from L.A. or no, Escape from New York on it.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's like Snake Plissken, but he's a G.I. Joe character. I was like, hell yeah, dude! I can't wait. I want to buy that shirt, you know, because I don't know, man. I just I like him in all the Carpenter movies, and I really liked him in Soldier, bro. It was like Rambo in space.
Yeah, Soldier.
Oh my God,
Soldier was cool.
He's fighting Jason Scott Lee, that guy that played the Bruce Lee in the first Bruce Lee biopic. They're fighting each other, and it's a brutal fight at the end. And the director, Paul W.S. Anderson, that did like Mortal Kombat, and he also did Event Horizon and Alien vs. Predator and all the Resident Evil, or the first few Resident Evil movies. He was saying that movie is in the same universe as Blade Runner. Soldier is.
Wow.
Yeah, that like the planet that they're on, it's like a garbage planet where all the different planets drop their garbage. That's where Soldier like ends up in the movie. They throw him in the trash. And there's if you watch this, because I have it on DVD, they talk about it on the commentary. But yeah, man, hell yeah, Kurt Russell rant. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Brad says he's a total Kurt Russell stan. Yeah, I seen somebody the other day was saying something about how do you say it? Or like a remake, or no, a sequel to Tango and Cash. They were pushing for that.
Fuck it, I'll watch it. I'm just one of those guys that'll go watch any of these old action stars, even if they're like 90 years old, like with a walker. I'll go watch it,
yeah,
dude. I'll watch Expendables 10. I'll watch fucking Rambo 12. I don't give a fuck. I love that shit, dude. The only one that's kind of like to me is that's having, it seems like he looks kind of is Schwarzenegger. He looks kind of weird right now, but doesn't mean he can't pull another one off.
Yeah, I haven't seen Schwarzenegger recently.
Yeah, he's
Is he looking rough?
Kind of sometimes. And then whatchamacallit, I mean, I liked Last Blood. I like that I love that last Rambo movie. You know, obviously it's not really realistic, and he'd probably like die really quick in 5 minutes. But oh man! And then I like the Expendables, dude. They were that was like the Avengers of '80s action stars. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't try to do stuff like that, earlier.
Right? They missed out, man. They're making another one too, a fourth one I heard.
Yeah, but let's just say when your fame goes down, you stop playing diva, because they tried to get them together for so many times, dude, and they would just not fall. They tried a lot of times.
Some of them, some of them just didn't want to do it, and like they all have their egos, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, just got a notification that Red shared my video.
Ooh, nice.
I guess that's what we're doing right now.
Yep.
They share it through. I got a notification through YouTube. You can like share through YouTube, like
that's what I do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I go to. Well, I mean, I do it like
Oh, well, there's Red.
Red.
Right.
What's up, Red?
I'm doing right now.
What's up, brother?
Why the hell is this man right here struggling at the 11th hour to get this funded? Why the hell? Why have you not backed this yet? Get on it. We got 5 hours left. If you haven't backed it yet, you're a sinner. You're a goddamn sinner.
Thanks, man.
Y'all need Jesus.
He's gonna get funded.
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed to be this far, and I'm blessed that you got to do the trailer for me, man. Thank you for doing that. A lot of people like it.
Absolutely, man. Dude, you've been around forever, man. You're a pillar in my mind.
That explains. I was like, hey, that's a nice solid trailer right there. I should have known that Red was involved.
He's the trailer guy.
I'm a little backed up at the moment, but I'm trying.
Well, maybe it was something you ate.
Probably. Everybody tells me cheese will back you up, but I'll tell you that's a lie. It's a straight up lie.
Maybe if you stop trying to run after old women.
That's none of your business, Simon. I'll run after all the old women I want. Cheese actually slows them down, so you.
I was just trying, to protect Chris's mom.
Did you just call my mom old, Sim?
Oh, yes, Sim. What the hell's wrong with you?
She's older than us.
Sim.
How could you?
And Red's going to leave my mom alone anyway.
Listen, your mother's an adult. She can do as she wishes.
She doesn't even know you, Red.
You'd like to think that, wouldn't you?
I told her what you said. She said, I don't even know this man.
Not as intimately as she'd like.
That did not sound like a denial, but it sounded more like who's that man?
Yeah, exactly. It's curiosity.
No.
Just like y'all should be curious about Butch Cleaver.
Yep.
Oh, gosh. I'm sorry, Brian. Here, hold on. I'll send you the link to. I'll send you, Brian. Yeah, she did. She did like the Little Red Riding Hood, Little Red Riding Horse, though.
Well, who doesn't, man? Everybody.
I showed it to her. Oh man, she just laughed and laughed. I was like, oh yeah. I'm sure you find that hilarious, Ma.
Does she know about the red dress antics?
Yeah. Did she complain about the nose?
What? No, she didn't complain about that.
I don't know.
Okay, I sent you the link, Brian.
What's wrong with the nose?
Brian's like, Red gets an invite. You're in the DM group too, isn't he?
I thought, but maybe he isn't.
Did you kick him out?
No, I didn't kick anybody out. Oh, great! Now you'll want it. Doing that work for nothing, Brian.
Yeah, listen. If you think Chris reached out to me individually to send an invite, you're sadly mistaken.
You guys are making my face hurt.
I
Oh,
Thinking I go through all that effort.
Way too much effort.
Oh my.
So did you send Brian his link?
Yes, I sent him the link. Yes.
When the hell did Michael Beacon get suspended from Twitter? And why?
A few months ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus. How much I pay attention.
damn.
Oh, Greg's suspended too. What the hell's going on here?
Greg's also suspended on Facebook.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that Greg.
You gotta go out and ask for it, you know.
So these days, all you have to do is use a common phrase to get suspended. So.
Yeah, I know, but you know, Greg, he just
Oh yeah.
he goes out of his way.
That's scary, man. You can get suspended for anything nowadays.
Yeah, I don't think Brian is in the DM room. I don't see him.
Okay, Brian, check your goddamn messages. I sent it to you.
Well, I sent him a link.
Now he's going to pout about not being in the DM group. Thanks a lot, guys.
Now uncross those arms and press on that enter button.
Oh Lord.
So where are we with this shit? Yeah, come on, refresh.
We're at 92%. He's got 5 hours. He's also going to be on Bancroft's. He's going to make it. We're going to get him there. Don't worry.
Tell Bancroft I said hi to his mother too.
Wow. You want to take my mother out to dinner, but you're also talking with Bancroft's mother as well?
Yeah, it's
Chris, have you ever heard the phrase "plenty of fish in the sea"? You got to fish around. You got to shop around. You know.
I was gonna say he's starting his CG MILF collection.
You don't get. This isn't some sort of like harem thing, Red.
Community mom.
Well, maybe it's not for you.
You don't get to double dip the chip.
Oh, double, triple, quadruple. Yeah, they just keep dipping and dipping.
My mother has standards.
Obviously not.
Oh, it won't let me add Brian to the stream.
Wouldn't it be funny that it just happened that it's one of them shows that she's watching?
Oh man.
Brian, if you wait, oh, there we go. There's Brian.
Hey,
He's still
O'Brien.
clouting though, but he did uncross the
Oh,
arms.
Jesus. Man up, Brian. Take it like a man.
Why should no? I'm not going to take it like a man. I'm going to take it like a 5-year-old. You hurt my fifis. Don't fuck with the man's fifis. Don't fuck with my fifis. What up, guys? Matt,
What's up, brother?
you were gonna. I'm telling you, brother. You were almost there. I told you, fool. I told you you were gonna hit it. This book was gonna get funded.
I've been
If
praying,
it's not-
man, every day.
We're right there with you, man. We're right there with you. Here's the thing. You have an awesome looking book, right?
Thanks, man.
And you know, I'm gonna keep it real. Your art isn't quite where maybe it needs to be yet. But you're not. But you are gonna get there, and we are gonna have the pleasure of watching you grow and level up, because I'm seeing people leveling up all around me in this scene. Sim has recently leveled up.
Which you don't know, Willis.
Dude, that Galactus that you did, the Galactus of the Silver Surfer, I was just like, ding, 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 ding.
That was an old one, but yeah.
Oh, was it really?
Mm-hmm.
No
That's
kid,
something I
no
did like
kid.
last year, I think. Or
Oh man. Yeah, no, I mean, and here's the thing, Matt, your book doesn't look like anybody else's.
Wow,
There's
thanks,
not
man.
another artist that I've seen that does stuff like yours. I especially love this cover, the whole stained glass motif.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, it's really badass. And I can't wait to read it because I don't think I backed the last campaign. But for this campaign, I ordered books 1 and books 2. And that's the other thing, folks. Just because this is Butch Cleaver 2, that doesn't mean that, like, oh, well, you're shit out of luck. You know, you have to buy it off eBay for like $250, you know, like with some creators who I shall not mention. You can get the first book and the new shit. Do you have a discounted price for those? Do you have like a twofer?
I don't for those. The only thing I do have is the
issue 1 and 2.
The top 1 and 2. For the Bone Barrel, you'll get those two and a head sketch on Bristol. And then I knock $5 off that.
But do you have an add-on
Nice.
for an extra book?
I think I might have backed that one. Because
an
I know I
add-on?
ordered them both, but I don't know if I ordered it, or I don't know if I ordered
There's
this
the $50
or
tier
as an
here.
add-on.
Where
Yeah.
There's the $50 tier here where you can get 1 and 2.
Hell's yeah. That's the one. That's the one I would recommend people, and you get a freaking head sketch too. You know, that's a great price for like 2 books and like a piece of original art.
Yeah, that's the one right there. You get 2 in the head sketch for $80.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was out of my price range. But that's the thing, man. There's too many books. There's too many awesome looking books out.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say I've been backing as many books as I did last year, but just this month I just got deluged all at once.
Yeah, there's a
With
lot,
all
man.
these, yeah, which is awesome. It's like, fuck, if we could make that happen 4 times a year,
Oh,
right? Because that's the dream for me is for us to be able to go quarterly.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
annual.
that would be
That's my
bitchin'.
dream.
Mm-hmm.
That would be bitching. I got to say though, lately there's been just a flood of CG books actually fulfilling, and
Yeah.
you know, CG independent all over the place. I've been getting a lot of books lately, and I'm glad to see it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
got
way more people are fulfilling than aren't. It's like I think about the people that have, made bitch-made moves and just disappeared with the dough, or it's like 2 years later and they have yet to deliver a book. They're like way in the minority. Like, odds are, you back one of our books, you're gonna get it.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. And I gotta say, it's I love seeing the people who launch a couple months later, the book's out. You know, that because you don't get that a lot. You didn't get that a lot for a long time, but I'm starting to see that more and more, and it's mostly coming from the smaller creators, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, like I have no opinion about Shane Davis, but I gotta say, the dude impressed me. He was one of the few top guys who launched, got his shit done and fulfilled almost immediately. So yeah, total props to him. But yeah, I've been seeing a lot from the smaller creators, and that's why I generally push people to smaller creators, because they're the ones, you know, that are actually trying. They're hustling. They're getting their shit done. They're making it happen.
Yeah, and they're
People like Matt Burke.
They're hungry.
This motherfucker fulfilled Butch Cleaver 1. Lickety split.
Hell yeah. No, I mean, that's the thing also is, you know, we care. Everything we do is by hand. For instance, I just I left it at a friend's house, but Adam Lawson the other day sent me the final figurine for for Six Gun Gorilla.
Ooh,
And
nice.
it looks amazing. Basically, he took George's design and he sent it to like a guy who's like a heavy duty like pro when it comes to making miniatures for board games, and he touched it up and now it looks like smoking hot.
Totally.
So, but I'm gonna make those myself. I'm gonna make those by hand. And Rini, for instance, with Fiendish, she did these. They're not woodcuts. What would you call them? They're like wood burns.
Yep.
She heats up like a rod or something, a carving instrument, and like, you know, she has to make, I think, like 50 of those now. But I mean, what a beautiful thing! It's like the customer service. They don't like I got a book from Heavy Metal or Humanoids or whatever the fuck they're called these days, and one of the covers was bent, right? And I didn't reach out to them because I mean, unlike it's first of all, it's not a big deal. Second, they probably wouldn't give a fuck, right? But here, you can actually contact directly the guy that made the comic and that sent you the comic. So, like, when somebody in Singapore gets a package from me that looks like it's been microwaved and drowned at the same time. I don't know if you guys ever saw that video. Oh, it's on my channel. It's like,
yeah, I saw
it. Brutal. Yeah, but then it's like, okay, we can fix it. We can fix the situation. It's not. And hey, if we're and I mean, that's one of the things that people love. They love the fact that they have like direct access to us. And that's something that I hope never changes as we go onward and upward to greater and brighter and bolder things.
Customer service, man. That's what it's all about. They don't like something, or there's something. With this, I got some constructive feedback on this book, and I'm going to try to remedy that for the next one, or on the first one. I'm going to try to remedy that on this one too. So hopefully, I could please, if they're coming and telling you 3 people the same thing, you got a problem. You got to fix it, So
yeah. Generally,
that's what I'm going to try to work on it. So 3 is my lucky number.
But that's the thing. It's like we're all kind of like doing this almost blindly. We're all learning as we're going. Mm-hmm. Fortunately, there's cats who came before you. There's cats who came before me. And it's just like, like I was saying in the chat, it's like, Matt, dude, you used to be just one of those dudes in the chat. And
still am.
Now you
I still am.
Of course.
Nobody.
Hell yeah. You don't change for nothing. But it's just, it kicks ass that, the people that are just hanging out in the chats were like, well, fuck it. Let me give it a try.
There's also people that don't know that he was one of the first ones to do CG reviews of smaller creators and stuff without being just the big guys.
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
We need more critics, man. Because
he always takes a brew inspired by the theme of the comic. It's I always thought it was fun. Like that's how I got to know him.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta check.
He was in our chat. Then after that, I became a guy in this chat.
Are those on your channel, Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
he was one of the first one to do a Blood Hunt review too.
I gotta check them shits out.
Yeah, I love Blood Hunt. That's one of my favorite books. One of my favorite comic books. I would say CG books, but it's one of my favorite comic books. I got to be more.
Hell yeah!
I show my wife that. I'm like, hey, you got to check this shit out.
Wait until you check out Blood Hunt Doc Salem.
Oh, I know, man. I can't wait for that. I love Doc Salem too. That oh man. Well, I did a review about it. But the thing is, like, I just kind of talk about books. I review stuff that I like a lot. That's what I do. It's not really. It helps some people, but some people it doesn't help. They want it. They want me to,
pussyfoot around and
not. Well, they want me to. They want me to just, and I'm honest. I'm telling you why I like it and why I'm there and why I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna. Of now, anyways, I'm not gonna pull out a book that I don't like really. But
yeah,
I like a lot of stuff, dude. So, and I've like a lot of genres too. So.
Oh, dude, the new I think Mary Boys is going to be launching soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Beefheads.
That's my wife's favorite CG book.
But yeah, it's mine too. It's mine
super excited for that.
Yeah.
Another one I liked was Mortal World. That's they're working on number 2 too from the CG UK crew.
I haven't backed that yet, dude. I want to get that book. It looks
Mortal
badass.
Blues.
Yeah, Mortal Blues.
Hail CG UK. They're doing great things too.
Hell yeah, they are.
Yeah. And by the way, if you guys don't know, Ryan Cardinal launched Chaos. It's live.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, that video he did, man.
Another one of our fellow Canucks.
The animation video he did was sick, bro, for that book.
Mm-hmm.
Canuckistanian.
Yeah, he put a lot of work into that, and it shows.
Yeah, he's a native Canadian.
Rock and roll.
Oh, that's why Sim's over here pushing it. No, I had Ryan to talk about it. And like, I mean, yeah, it's really fleshed out. It looks great. He put a lot of work into it, and it does show. Each one of those characters has got their own unique thing going on. Yeah, it looks like a great book.
Hell yeah.
I like the chicken in there, man. That's my favorite character so far.
Yeah, you and me both, man. I love that chicken.
He's like, they run. Yeah.
I gotta check that
You know
out.
what? He didn't answer me, but I'm gonna tease it a little something.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
What is this?
We got a 7-nip slip coming up.
I'm working on a little something here.
Yeah, Sim, take your shirt off, man.
Anybody recognize this character?
No, don't do that, Sim.
Sim should never be allowed to wear a shirt. I'm seeing a lot. Well, I'm seeing Colossus. I'm seeing Hellboy. I'm seeing
that's
Nosferatu Zod.
That's Woodrow's character, Okuro Inu.
Character's so badass, dude. The design of that character.
It's
He's
technically an Oni,
Ah, yes, I was gonna say Oni.
cybernetic arms. So I'm doing a print for his book. Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah. Onis are interesting because like they're not all bad, evidently.
And him is a Yakuza.
Oh, he's a Yakuza Oni.
And
God
it's a
damn.
futuristic thing, sci-fi. So I'm like, it's interesting. So the thing he's going to be fighting are cyborg ninjas. So
Oh hell yeah. That sounds great. You know.
Sounds like some Frank Miller stuff.
Ninjas and demons, two great tastes that taste great together.
you hit.
How about a demonic ninja?
You hit it on the nail, man. That's what I thought I was thinking of. Remember the Wolverine when he did that with the hand?
Yeah.
Right, Frank Miller. And also remember the Psyblade She crossover they did by Mark
Yes.
Silvestri? That's
Yes.
what I had in my mind a bit. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, dude, that was awesome. Check it out.
Oh. Yeah, let's check that out.
I always like
yeah.
those type of scenes where there's like 100 ninjas and there's
Yeah,
lions.
man. Just a big
And they're
part.
falling.
Frank
they're
Miller
Miller
fighting.
invented that shit.
Yep. Ah, dude. I love Frank Miller, and one of my favorite books. It's a lot of people don't even know. It's Electra Lives. Like it's a repeat. The one shot European size.
I don't think I read
It was
that one.
it was published by Epic. It was not for kids.
Was that Sienkiewicz illustrating
Nope.
on that one?
No, it's Frank Miller. Frank Miller wrote it. Yeah, it was
wow.
Lives
I got-
Again or something. Hold on, let me find it. I have it.
Okay. That's like one of those books that slipped under my radar.
Oh, it's fucking beautiful.
I want to get 300. I still don't have that one.
Oh,
I like
I have the
I like this
original
awesome.
run and the white
too.
line screen one.
I like
me
the
too.
format, man. Just like the whole. Well, I just like one day I want to do a book like that if I'm blessed enough. I want to do something with a different format. You know, I don't.
Oh
I mean,
yeah. Oh dude. I
not
wanna do,
European.
like-
I mean European, but you know, it's a broad. It's a blanket statement. European. You know, artsy layout and production of the way you print the book and put it together. You know.
Yeah. I mean, the French have set the standard.
Yeah.
For format, and man, you know, we got to start translating our books. We got to start translating them into French, into Spanish.
Oh,
into
yeah.
Japanese.
Yeah, you're right
Like,
about that,
that's-
man.
There's no. It's stupid for us not to.
Yeah, it'd
know?
be cool to do like even if you did like maybe like a baby omnibus. You know what I mean? Like,
Or you can do a digital download that's translated.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, I have a translation. I have a friend who's Cuban that translated a Six Gun for me. Ooh. But I haven't gotten like a formal letterer to do
Oh,
it.
that's nice. I have an idea that no one's ever done yet that I've seen for a layout for a book. So hopefully I can do that.
Ooh.
I like that stained glass.
Oh, dude, it's
Yeah,
one of my
yeah.
I love
favorite
Frank.
book that he ever did. Look at this.
I do too. It's a shame.
Oh man, look at that! I love that street.
It's his
I like that
best
street, man.
work. Like to me, like look at this city.
It's fucking beautiful.
Hold on, I'll show you one of my favorite scenes in there. It's hold on, this. There you go. Check this out.
Oh, I've
He
seen
gets
that.
out.
I've seen that paddle before. I love that, man. I love those panels like that, man.
Yeah, me too. Frank Miller's a fucking genius. It's just a
Yeah, he
shame
is.
that we have to basically scapegoat him and make him an outcast.
But now they try.
because
Now they try to
social
cancel him
justice.
again. Yeah.
Again?
It's,
Yeah.
They
They
banned him.
accept him in. So now they pulled out the same thing again. The freaking old book that he did about the What was the name? Mixer Fix It. What was the thing?
Oh, we went up another percentage.
Booyah!
93.
Booyah, Matt! I told you,
Oh
fool.
my lordy!
I told you,
Woo!
fool.
Yeah, the
Wee
book,
doggy.
Holy Terror.
Oh,
yeah, I didn't
liked it.
buy that. I
I
didn't
got it
buy
for
that.
$5.
Yeah.
I liked
was
it,
just
dude.
like,
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
I
sorry.
mean, don't apologize. It's just a matter of taste, right? And I didn't even read it, so I can't rightfully judge it. But the work that he was doing around that time, like All-Star Batman, it just baffled me. I was just like, what the fuck is this?
Some
You
of
know?
it, you know.
And then the
some of
even
it
Third
is
Dark
All-Star
and some
Knight
of
that
it
he
isn't, I guess.
did, it was just a little too out there for me. I was just kind of like, I couldn't connect with it.
His All-Star Superman, like I got all three of them. I read the first two. I like it. He didn't draw it. Ramita Jr. did. I fucking liked it, bro. I'm sorry. He makes yeah. He's just writing it.
Wait, Frank Miller did a Superman with Ramita Jr.
Yeah, it's through Black Label, and it's Superman.
No shit.
Superman Year One, and he makes him a fucking Marine, dude. So Superman's just a brawler. He's like, I'm gonna fucking make him a Marine. I'll have him go to the Marines, and then I'll have him go fucking fight some crazy fucking crazy king underwater that fucking is trying to marry his daughter. So
that sounds great.
Oh yeah, and he learns how to fight, dude.
Out?
Probably like a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago or less.
Oh,
I got the third one.
That explains everything, because I just haven't been paying any attention whatsoever to any comics outside of the scene. Like, that world just doesn't even has ceased to exist. Like pretty much the day the Avengers movie came out, and that was years ago.
The first book, it's like he's just in school and in high school, and then the second book, it's the whole Marine Corps, and then the third one, that's when he goes to Metropolis, and I haven't even read that one yet. It's been in my closet for like a year now. I just haven't had time, but I don't buy really any books either from the mainstream right now. There's just really nothing. I'm just picking up the Ragnarok and Headlopper and
right.
The Goon,
Walter Simonson joint.
Yeah, I love the Goon. I got all those issues.
Oh yeah, the Goon is awesome.
I have every single issue of the Goon, and then
that was good. Did you see
the
animated one where they try to push for the movies
with Paul Giamatti and Clancy Brown with Blur Studios and David Fincher?
Yeah, Blur Studio, dude. Come on.
He's got a Kickstarter out now too about Ed Gein. I'm like, oh
yes, that's
Kickstarter
right. Well, here's the thing. There's no reason for us not to use both Indiegogo and Kickstarter, right?
No, it's just that I hate using it. Even as a backer, I hate using it.
It's smart.
I do too.
It's a good way to make money. But me, like, I have certain principles of things, like beliefs that I have where I won't do things. Like I don't have Netflix. I cancel that because of cuties. I don't have I won't back fucking Kickstarter because the way they kept so many people, like your boy Zach and what they did to Miller. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's fucking bullshit.
That's all valid.
And Miller does some stupid shit too. I don't even, you know what I mean? But I don't like what they did to him. I don't like their politics, and then they got that new lady in there too. She's just blocking everybody on Twitter. Like, who the fuck are you? You don't even know these people. So
she has a little nugget of power, and if you know human nature, if you're the least bit observant, you'll have noticed that when human beings get a little tiny little itty bitty fleck of power, they turn into fucking Mussolini.
Yeah, it's true.
You'll also take notice that those blocks began to occur right as the Kickstarter debate fired up again in CG, and everybody was talking shit. I say use whatever platform you need to. Indiegogo also, that contributes to causes like Black Lives Matter. They just do it more quietly. You're going to be hard pressed to find a platform that is not woke in some way, shape, or form. Yep. So I say if they allow you to use it. Storm the beaches. Take over the battle on their own fucking front. That's what I'm saying. Feel free to do what you want. If I see a book that I like on Kickstarter, I'm going to back it. So I saw a lot of people backing Todd McFarlane shit on Kickstarter. Didn't hear anybody complain about that.
Yeah, about the Besley and the Liam Sharp thing. I just hate fucking using it.
If you like what you see, back it. If it's a platform you can use it. Don't restrict yourself.
That's what I feel, Red. To me, it's like I use it as a second run campaign place. That's to say, when I end a campaign on Indiegogo, I then open it on Kickstarter and pretty much ignore it. Like, I don't even do any promotion or anything like that. You know, I mean, just as an experiment, I did that, and I made about like $3,000. Like, no promotion whatsoever. So there's no question to me, that's the bigger platform. And when you have conversations with people, and you're like, oh, I got a campaign on Indiegogo. They're like, what's that? And then you go, Kickstarter? Have you heard of Kickstarter? Then they're like, yeah. I know what yeah. Got it.
Yeah, nobody knows what Indiegogo is. Like the normies, they don't. Normies don't know what Comicsgate is either. Like nobody knows what Comicsgate is hardly. It's like 10,000 people if you're lucky.
Yep.
Yeah, they're definitely more well known. I just, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna have cross feelings towards people either way. If you use it, great.
Yeah,
if you hate it and don't want to use it or don't want to back people that are using it, fine. That's up to the individual, But I say as creators, don't limit yourself.
You're leaving money on the table for sure if you're not going over there.
The only person looking out for you right now is you. Trust me.
Yeah, and keep in mind also, Indiegogo could change tomorrow. We could have all our shit shut down.
Yeah, you're
and
absolutely
taken away
right.
from us.
Same with YouTube, by the way. Everybody uses YouTube. I don't hear them bitching and complain about their politics until it affects them.
Right. Yep. Yeah. Well, I mean, you'll hear people like us bitching about it.
Absolutely. Yeah, and feel free to bitch about it. By the way. I'm just saying, like, the big platforms are the big platforms, and the best way to get out your message is the big platform. So if you have access to it, use it. Why restrict yourself?
That's true.
My opinion on the whole Kickstarter Indiegogo thing is that smaller creators should just be focusing on building their audience, building their growth. So go to Kickstarter. There's a lot of people there. Why not? Like, yeah, they do shady stuff, but like Red said, so does Indiegogo. So does all of them.
Oh my God, Amazon! Holy
every platform we use hates us.
And I mean, if you're growing yourself, then that's growing you.
And let's be fair. And let's be honest here. They just don't like anyone. They just like money.
Yeah, it's all about a company like any other.
Yeah, they're not red or blue. They're green.
No, most places are, dude.
Green party like me. Yeah.
Like you need to grow your audience, and ideally, you should eventually, the goal should be to like get your own site going or something like that, where you don't have to rely on these crowdfunders.
Well, this is going to morph into something else. I don't know if it's going to be different factions becoming like publishers, or if it's going to be a whole bunch of people united under one banner. But something's going to happen. People are busting IPs. I've got a bunch of books that I want to do, and I don't want to just be thought of as the guerrilla guy. And we got the Blood Hunt Doc Salem thing coming up. I wrote 9 Devils for Preston. That's gonna look fucking amazing because he's doing his own colors with acrylics and watercolor.
Dude, I love that fool's colors, man. His paints, next level shit.
Next level shit. Like, where I'm like, I don't know if my script is like good enough for this art. But yeah, and then you look at Phil, for instance, right? Like with Lost Pages, how that was just an IP busting out machine, and now, and Preston was like, dude, like, you tell me all about all these projects that you want to do. Why not do like 10 pages of this, 10 pages of that? You know what I mean? And come out with like a sampler, or an anthology. I think we're gonna. Yeah, I think we're going to be seeing more anthology books in the future. There's no reason not to do them. And then, of course, there's the Weird Western one that we got to do.
Graham Nolan's doing a big
anthologies. Tales and Nevers at the printer coming soon.
Oh.
The proof is ready. Like I'm getting the proof on Thursday.
Oh hell yeah! Hell yeah, Sim. That's gonna be freaking awesome.
Speaking of anthology.
Badass. You and the shit that Ink Spots and Scots have been doing. Once again, level up.
It's all about leveling up, man.
Yeah,
it's
is.
Better and better.
It's getting better and better.
It's the goal in life. Every day you go to bed, learning something new, and you hope that next day you're a better person.
Amen, brother. Amen.
Yeah,
All right,
definitely.
all
Right,
right,
so I guess
gentlemen.
another saying is stop comparing yourself to others and compare yourself to your past self, and always strive to be better.
That's what my boss said. He said, "Why don't you stop
Amen.
fucking worrying about other people, Matt Burke? Worry about your fucking self." I
Yep.
said, "Oh, okay. Keep your fucking head down. Keep your fucking head down and work, Matt Burke. If you're watching, buddy."
Get your shit done.
Yeah.
Do work.
It's past 10:30, so we should probably start to wrap it up, shouldn't we, Matt? So you can get ready
yeah.
for
He's
your
going
next show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much for having me on. It was fun chilling with you guys, man.
Yeah,
you guys
at least-
really put my book on the next level. All the other people that supported me and took me this far. If it wasn't for all you guys, and again, you guys on the panel, just man, thank you so much.
Yeah, at least we could help you get you a little bit closer.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, man.
It's the least we can do. I mean, maybe I'm talking out of my ass, but I just really feel like the people who have already had a couple of successful campaigns under their belt, it's our responsibility. It's our moral and civic duty to help the people after them, and then you're gonna help the people after you, and paying it forward.
Absolutely. It's all about paying it forward.
And making dope ass comics. And Butch Cleaver looks like a dope ass comic, so that's why I backed it.
Thanks, man. I hope you like it. I really do.
Dude, I would never back anything out of charity. That's the one rule I have. Don't back out of charity. It's but I can't say no to this shit. You know me. I love weird westerns.
No, I know what you like, and I know, and I watched you on the Horror Talk with Drew a lot. I love that fucking show, man. And just all the stuff you like, and the vast knowledge and all the different movies you've talked about, and I actually learned a lot from watching you specifically. Damn, dude,
Really?
he's a fucking horror encyclopedia, dude.
I kind of am.
And that's fucking cool. All the different European horror movies and stuff. And
It's
I'm just
sad.
thinking, I have little things
sad.
in there, that
Yeah.
just thinking Brian might like that. Brian might appreciate that. He might not. There might be little things in here that fucking get on his nerves, but he might like that little visual right there, or things like that. There's things that you watch that you like. You might like the book.
Yeah. The other day when we're doing the Inkslayer stream on Inkspot was the one that said we need to get Brian here. when we're drawing live, you can't keep a conversation going while we're not saying shit.
I got an idea.
You just say the name of a movie and he's gonna go, oh yeah, blah blah blah.
Well, here's the thing, dude.
Blah, 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 blah.
There's mad crazy great shit on Tubi that any of us can access. I'm thinking about doing all of us will agree to watch a specific horror movie, and then we'll do a stream where we all talk about it. Something like that.
That sounds cool. I'd be down with that.
Well, you could do like we used to do. We used to do with Ace. You do a watch along, but you don't stream the movie. You watch it live with, and you give timestamps.
Right.
Oh yeah, you put in the tape. Ready, go, or timestamp it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
That's awesome.
analog.
There's Frog G.
Physical media for sure for the win.
Thank you, Frog.
Yeah, Frog G.
I can
Frog
help,
is G.
bro.
Frog is a G, man.
Oh, he's an alpha Chad. Alpha
He's a
Chad.
gangster.
Yeah, he is.
Hell yeah.
Always
Alrighty.
busted.
Getting closer.
Yeah,
Nice.
man.
Frog
Dude.
G popped up right at the end.
It just sucks
damn.
that this is going to get funded on Bancroft stream when it deserves to get funded on this one.
Well, as long as it gets funded, that's what matters.
Exactly. I know.
We gotta get it across that finish line, and I'm
Fuck
sure it
yeah.
will get funded.
yeah.
So, for those people like maybe Soul or anyone else who watches the replay, be sure to check this book out.
Back it, suckers.
And I think there's still two sketch card available.
There's 2 more SIM cards. Don't miss out on the SIM
those-
cards.
Sim, those were the first thing. Those when I put those on my campaign, those disappeared like that.
Sim's gonna do a badass Butch Cleaver card too. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, he
I
is.
just couldn't do them right now because I ordered them, but there's a delay, so I'm getting them on the 9th.
And I'm not even gonna fucking see him. I probably would have backed him if I seen him.
I remember when
they're gonna be dope.
I remember when I sent the one for the not only the Gods Fear Me, right? Selena was like, I want to keep that one. I don't want to sell it. It's already sold. I want to keep it.
Oh, dude, I wanted to keep the ones that you sent me. That's why I made sure not to stare at them for very long. I was just like, okay, that's going back. All right, let's put that over there.
So let Blouse Craft have his bump as long as this gets funded. Yeah, I mean, we got him. We got a little bit of a sugar rush here. We got some backers while we was on the stream, so that's all that matters.
Sugar Rush. Hell yeah.
That's
Sugar
all.
Rush.
He's
that
gonna
matters.
go and bankrupt with
Hell
only a little left to go, and it's gonna
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
No justice whatsoever.
Alrighty. So thanks everybody for joining us. Thanks everybody on the panel for hopping in and talking with us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we haven't had
Hell yeah.
we haven't had Brian or Brad on in a while, so this was nice.
Yeah, that was fun.
But anyways, we're gonna wrap this up so that way Matt can hop over to Bancroft's. So everybody jump over there and check it out.
Don't forget
We'll watch him get funded.
Hit that like button and
Yeah.
the subscribe and the bell.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it now.
Do it
Later,
now.
everybody.